If we just easily give ourselves an opportunity, that doesn't mean that maybe for a short period of time, you are gonna have to sacrifice a little bit of time, but then after that, you can change your whole family tree. So I started playing baseball when I was 4 years old. I think I love the fact that at the beginning, it made my dad really happy. I think he was the one that wanted to play it. After a while, of course, I saw his commitment towards me, getting me up to practice 6 o'clock in the morning when he had 2 jobs. I started getting pretty good at it. And then, I started selected to all the All-Stars teams, national Mexican teams. So I got to compete there and just fell in love with the competition, fell in love with the friendship that I built with the people around me. Got pretty good at it. It created a lot of opportunities for me. I went to Galveston College first and, they gave me a full ride, and that's why I moved to Texas. And I got to play all the way to playing Division I baseball. I was a 2-year starter for UTRGV, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. And I was one of those guys that, I remember the last scramble that I got was the last throw that I made, which was the last out in my collegiate career, which ended my collegiate career. And I remember just taking a knee, and I was happy with the fact that this was it. I also knew that, I wasn't talented perhaps enough to go to the next level. I think at that point, baseball was a means to an end to take care of my family. And when I knew that maybe this was not gonna be the way, I needed to focus and move on. I became a grad assistant after I graduated. Just like a lot of people in school, I didn't really have a good idea of what I wanted to do. And best thing that I could do is just do my master's. So I became a grad assistant. I applied to different places. And the thing that intrigued me about was just the fact that there was an opportunity to grow. Coming from a sports background, that's what we look forward to. We look forward to, hey, just give me an opportunity for me to start, earn a starting spot. And at the beginning, it was just a means to an end. I just wanted to make some money so that way I can, go be a teacher like my parents and a coach like, a lot of my mentors at that time. And soon enough, I went into the sales. I had never done sales, so that was nerve-wracking. But yeah, I think it wasn't too hard, to be honest. I was always a people person. I think in sports, you have to be a people person. You have to communicate. I play shortstop, so I had to communicate with everybody. A lot of my teammates were from all over the country, so all types of people. That helped me a ton with sales. I didn't understand the concept of the fact that a sale can be just being able to convince somebody on a certain concept that you believe in. Just being able to be a good example for people, be unselfish enough to develop and help other people. And then out of that, be able to have the opportunity to make as much as you want. Once I heard that, it just lit a fire on me. It was kind of like going back into baseball, and I was like, wow, I have this great opportunity to take care of my family again. And yeah, after that, I just didn't stop working. Before that, everybody was like, what are you doing? First of all, I explained to my dad, like, look, Dad, I'm gonna represent this great client. It's a cable client, and I'm gonna promote that product inside of a Walmart, sell the product. And when I explained that to him, you gotta understand that in Mexico, a lot of people don't have cable. So that was really weird. He was like, you're gonna sell something that we don't need. And that was something that took me a while to explain to him. And all he told me was like, look, son, I know you're smart, right? Just make sure you surround yourself with good people. And just keep saving your money so you can become a teacher. So along the ways, they saw me grow. And I think what parents care about is they just want you to be happy, to be taken care of. My financials got better. If we just easily give ourselves an opportunity, that doesn't mean that maybe for a short period of time, you are gonna have to sacrifice a little bit of time, but then after that, you can change your whole family tree. And they don't envision themselves doing that. Maybe we don't have enough people talking about it, or maybe we just think you have to become an athlete to be that person. And there's so many other venues. There are other ways for us to get places. And I think my job now is to open people's eyes and to seeing that there's other ways of doing it. And it's honestly motivational to, for me, when I see it, I'm like, okay, I need to work harder so I can be a better example so other people can open their eyes. Most grateful for, I think, my parents is really easy. My parents, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't because of my mom, my dad. I mean, they did everything for me to have the opportunity I have right now. So it's my dad working 2 jobs. My mom worked 1 at the beginning. She was an elementary school principal as well. And, in the afternoon, she'd take me to all the baseball games, tournaments. They really sacrificed their time for us, right? But they did that to provide a better opportunity for me. And I think as a parent, that's really hard. But honestly, to this day, that's what makes me work hard now. It's my time to be able to give back to them and take care of them. And time is something that we can't buy back. So I'm definitely working hard so that way I can enjoy that time with the family.